myself out of bed this morning at 7 a.m. Let's go. That was hard. First day back on the second day of my period probably wasn't the best idea, but we did it. Can't wait to see the progress because this is the first time I'm really going to commit to going. I'm going to go daily in the morning when my mum goes to work. She can drop me off, so no excuses. Scary though. So I've just finished the gym and I am now walking back home and I'm going to be practicing Italian. Sono arrivato questo pomeriggio. Sono arrivato questo pomeriggio. So he tells me a sentence. He asks me what something means and I have to repeat it. It's fucking freezing. So I'm going to carry on learning my Italian. Nice and clean. Oh my god, I just wanted to show you this quickly. This is really helping me with my affirmation. This is my first ticket when I went to Sorrento, and I just keep this out because it's really helping me to manifest, like visualize having hold of this ticket again, and it's just always sits here. This is a candle from church which I still need to light because it's been blessed. I might do that later. Do a cute little ritual. Have some amethyst, and then here is my vision board, which makes me cringe to show people. I don't know why, but you can see there's a lot of Italy and it's a double-sided. And yeah, this is my vision board, and this I'm hoping will happen this year because we're being that Delulu. Can you just imagine me there in front of Positano? Oh, can't wait. And I really want to do my first ever first class flight, so that is one that I'm going to try and tick off. I want to do like business class for my flight to Italy because that'll be the first time I've ever flown business class before. Doesn't she look cute? So I just put some brow tint on because I was feeling not great. I really need to do my roots. I've got greys coming through now, it's so sad. I've tried to put some on my eyelashes, but it never really works on my eyelashes, but I still do it anyway because it makes me feel better. I don't know. Still haven't dried my hair, but I'm going to go and make some porridge quickly because I am so hungry from the gym. I need to hurry up and get this hair dried because I'm faffing now. It's like 11:45 and I haven't started work yet, and I have a lot to do. Let's go make porridge. I have all my stuff here that I'm going to do, so I'm going to make some porridge, and I like to just shove as much as I can into it because I actually don't like porridge, but I like it when it's got stuff in it. So I have a banana, some blueberries, some flax seeds and chia seeds. I am vegan. The only thing I have is honey because I don't really get the honey thing, and I know that sounds terribly ignorant, but I feel like they do this on their own, so it's the one thing I actually still have. And then I'm gonna make one of these green food drinks with just water, which I'm terrified of because one thing, I'm not fussy with food. Well, I clearly am because, you know, I'm vegan, but other than that, I'll try anything. But with drinks, I am the biggest wuss. I balk at everything, so I don't know how that's gonna go, but yeah, let's make breakfast. So I've got this barista almond, which is so nice. Minutes. This cute little wooden spoon. It's got a bit lumpy now. Little bit of banana. And also it in. Oh, just gonna sprinkle hope. Smother it in honey because it tastes like caramel. How cute. Completely forgot that I had this brow tint on that whole time. I don't look like Jim's dad from American Pie. If you know, you know. Okay, I can deal with that. I cannot deal with the paleness of this face though. Whoa. Okay. Got very, very sidetracked by posting on Instagram and TikTok because I'm still doing everything manually and I have multiple accounts to look after. So that is been on the to-do list for a while, is to batch create and schedule everything. I know that'll take me so long, so I'm procrastinating doing that. I'm going to do my hair because I have my first collaboration, paid collaboration, shall I say, which is so exciting because, you know, putting all this effort into social media, it is nice to get some rewards from it sometimes, and happens to be with one of my favourite brands since I was a teenager, so it's only a very small collaboration, so this is very exciting. So all I've got to do is take some pictures. I was meant to do it in London, and the day I was going to get the pictures was my dad called me, and I was just like, obviously mind blown. So I was just not in any position to start doing hair and makeup and getting ready. I was just like taking it all in. So I thought we could have a little chat whilst I do my makeup. We'll go back to the situation with my dad. And I've now spoken to 2 sisters, which is just like crazy. 4 to go still, but I've spoken to the middle one and the youngest one, and they're both just the most cutest, adorable people ever. They're so lovely, and I'm really excited to meet them, and they're really excited to meet me, which makes me feel just unbelievable that I've been just so easily accepted. Like, how great. I'm hoping to maybe hear from some of the other girls soon, but I don't know, maybe they might want to take the time. Everyone's different, aren't they? So, but that'll be really nice when that happens. And I also spoke to my dad's wife. She's just so lovely. Was just like telling me that they've booked an appointment to see the Chancellor of to get this form signed. He basically has to just sign a form to say that he acknowledges that he is my dad, and then that will go along with the form to get my dad put onto my birth certificate. Once I get that back, the new birth certificate with my mum and dad on, so crazy, then I can send my birth certificate and his birth certificate off to the Irish passport office and apply for my passport. So it's a process, and I was panicking, thinking like, what if I don't get it in time? But then my cousin said, which obviously I don't know why I didn't think this is common sense, but she was like, well, worst case, you've got 90 days on your British passport. You can just go to Italy and then like either get someone to send you it or just come back home for a couple of days, pick up your Irish passport once it's sent, and then go back on the Irish passport. So I was like, oh yeah. So not panicking too much, because I think it should probably come, hopefully, fingers crossed, there's no complications, but it could potentially come before I go. If not, I'm just gonna relax because it won't take that long. Like, it won't take 3 months. Well, there's 3 months from now, so that will be 6 months by the time my 90 days runs up, and I know it won't take that long, so no worries there. It's on its way. It's what we say to the universe all the time when you want something. You say, thank you so much. It's on its way. It's coming. It still feels like a dream. It still feels really surreal. Like, I know it's happened, but it just feels so strange. And I think also because I still haven't met him. Like, I've only spoken to him on the phone twice and we've been messaging, but I haven't like actually met him, like seen him in person. So yeah, I'm just gonna see when everyone is free, because we are all adults and have lives and jobs, etc, etc. So I'm just gonna see when we can all make some time and I can go to Cork and meet my dad. So there's a lot to look forward to with that. And then with Italy, I have things that I need to sort out. I have my Airbnb booked from the 1st of May. So I would still like to go on the 1st of May because I wanted to get there just a little bit before peak season, just to enjoy it, because I'm not like a big crowd lover, and Sorrento does get like super busy in peak season. So I want to be able to, just because my first weddings are at the end of May, so I do want to be able to go and spend the first few weeks just chilling, like full on holiday zone, getting to know the place, getting to understand like the travel system and learn a little bit more about the language and just settle in before I start working. And that was like my ideal situation the whole time. I started to panic and think, am I gonna have to go to Italy just before the wedding? And I felt like that was making me feel a bit stressed. I know Sorrento, but I don't know it like know it. I've been a few times last year, but when I was there I kept going to other places like Positano and Naples and just like other surrounding areas. So yeah, I want to just go get settled in for a few weeks, get to know everywhere, like try and maybe make some friends there. So exciting. I feel like Julia Roberts on Eat Pray Love, she starts off in Italy, and that was always my favourite bit. Always. Sometimes I just watch the bit where she goes to Italy and then I turn it off because I've just had an obsession with Italy forever. It's just so exciting. It's so gorgeous. I can't wait to pull up on that aeroplane and be driving down the mountains and seeing the Amalfi Coast as I'm driving down and smelling the air. If you've ever been there, the air, everything smells amazing. The people smell amazing. The food smells amazing, but the air just has that lemony scent of like the sea, and just it's amazing. And one of the biggest perks for me, there's so many tiny dogs everywhere. I love all dogs. I'm not biased, but because of trauma, I am now, very annoyingly, because I'm someone who adores dogs, but I am a bit wary of big dogs, mainly around my dogs. And Sorrento and Italy seems to just be full of teeny tiny dogs, which is just heaven. So my little teeny tiny dogs will be able to go there, but in due course. A lot of people have been asking me like, oh, what are you going to do about your dogs? This is the hardest part about it. I've moved in with my mum for the time being, and one of the things that I was also very happy about living with my mum for a few months for is because the dogs can get too used to living with my mum and her husband, and I thought like at least they'll be so comfortable here, they'll be so used to it being their home by the time I go. I thought like it might make it a bit of an easier transition for me to leave, and I've been so worried about like how sad they're going to be when I go. And let me tell you, these dogs have completely abandoned me since I've been back. So luckily, I'm very grateful my mum and her husband have agreed to have all four of them, because at first they were going to have one and I was going to have to split them out, which was severely giving me anxiety. But they've agreed to have all four so they can all stay together because they absolutely love each other. But I had to leave them for 10 days with my mum, and I was so stressed out about it. I was like pining for them, thinking like, how are they going to handle me not being there? Like, they're going to be so sad. They did not give a flying fuck. So she bought them all matching jumpers, she got them all new toys, just been giving them so many treats, they've all gone fat. I was like, stop. You're gonna make me dogs fat. And she was sending me videos of them, and they were all just like lounged over my mum and her husband, like running around playing with the toys, just absolutely loving life. So I was like, hey, well, you're not gonna be bothered then if I go. But that has made me feel like so much better. It's like a weight off my shoulders because I've been panicking about it. But this is just, I just need a little selfish year, because I have really had, not to get the little mini violin out, but I have had just a really shit like 5 years, just trauma after trauma, thing after thing after thing. I'll go into it one day. Everyone around me keeps just saying like, no, you really deserve this, which makes me feel really lovely. But I just need this little bit of time to just go and explore the world and not have the anxiety or stress of like getting back to the dogs and stuff. So I'm so grateful to my mum for having them, and I'm so glad that they love her so much, and her husband. I think they actually like them better than me now, which is really sad considering I've done absolutely everything for them. 2 of them I actually delivered by hand, and they're gone just like that. And then the long-term goal is I want to see how I am, because you know, I highly doubt it, but I could get there and be like, I don't like it, I want to go back. Or what I'm hoping is I get there and I absolutely love it and it's the best thing I've ever done. I need to go there for a little bit, find my feet, like look for a more permanent home where I can have my dogs, then figure out about getting my dogs over to Italy and just see if I do feel like it's where I want to stay long term. That is the goal, but I hopefully plan A is bring them over once I'm settled, so that would be great. The glam is done. I always feel so much better when I've got my makeup on, but I can never be bothered to do it. I think it's because it's my job, so it just feels like a job. I find it so easy, and obviously I'm good at it because it's my job. So I don't know why I don't do it more often, because it makes me feel great. Let's take these rollers out, and then I'm going to get ready, well, get dressed and take these pictures, and then take this all off and probably get in bed and do some editing and answering emails. We're going to do the glam. We're going to get dressed. We're going to take the pictures. I'm going to take them at home. The only thing about living in Liverpool, I love Liverpool to bits, but it's not as aesthetic as London is. So I used to go to like London like once a week and go and get content. And now I'm kind of having to make do with what I've got. And I also had a lot of people in London to like come and do it with me, whereas I have to kind of do it on my own in Liverpool because everyone's got their own thing going on. Honestly, I've managed to destroy my room in the matter of like an hour. So I don't know if you can see, this is the outfit. I've just gone for this cute little cardigan with the gold buttons from ASOS, and I just wanted a little pop of burgundy. So I've got this belt and then this little leather skirt with the split, and I've just got sheer tights, and then the boots are downstairs, so we need to get them. I'm just going to put some of my jewellery on now. This is also, I think everything is from ASOS, I'm pretty sure. It is such a lot of effort to just take a picture. I just spent so long faffing trying to put these bracelets on and then realised like you literally can't see them. So that was just a really pointless waste of time. Lighting is phenomenal in this kitchen, and I'm like, is there somewhere I could take the picture in here? But it's a kitchen, so I don't think so. But I'm gonna try it because look how nice the lighting is. So that would be great if I could get it here. But side note, I was so thirsty and I'm like, my energy is dying out dramatically. So I remembered I had this little electrolytes sachet. I got it in the Roxy Nafusi seminar, and she said they were absolutely amazing. They give a loads of energy, so I'm going to try it. Hope this isn't another thing I can't drink. And the Peroni cup of all things. Made me dinner. I've got this quinoa salad that my mum made. I've done a little sweet potato, just some rocket, and then this is the vegan Cathedral City cheese. It's really crumbly when it's in the black, so it's really similar to feta. And then just some vegan nuggets. Doesn't that look divine? I'm really excited about it. I mean, it does look divine to me anyway. I literally put hummus with, well, I won't say everything because it's a lie, but with most things. I love it. I'll put the dog's food out and they don't touch it unless I sit down and eat, and then they'll eat. Very weird. Bon appetit. Bruno! Pixie! Just come for lunch with my cousin. Say hi, Auntie. Say hi. You'll be on YouTube. Everyone's shy. Hi. I just had a train of thought, so I thought I'd come on and share it. I just made myself some noodles. I've just been downstairs making my noodles. I was just in complete and utter shock, thinking like, I have a dad now. Like, it's the most bizarre feeling. Like, I don't know how to explain it unless you are the same as me and you've grown up most of your life, all of your life in my instance, without a parent, like a dad or a mum. And the whole experience of it is so strange to me. Even saying the word dad feels really weird, and I don't know what to call him yet because it doesn't feel right to say because I'm so not used to it. It's been 33 years, like a long time, and just knowing I have a dad now and he's hopefully, you know, gonna be in my life from now on. I'm just so mind-blown, but I'm so happy. I feel really like whole and happy, and just the fact that I've got sisters is so exciting to me. It's the most unbelievable thing. I can't even explain how sorry, how much I've always wanted sisters, and I'm very lucky. Like, my little cousin is like a sister. She's the best person in the world, and my best friends are like my sisters. But knowing I have actual blood sisters is just insane. I can't wait to meet them. I look really similar to one of them. I thought so myself just from pictures, but it'll be exciting to meet her in person and be like, oh my god, we actually look like each other. It's just, there's so much I've got to look forward to now, and I feel like my life just keeps, you know, not every day is great. I will not say that it isn't. I still have things I struggle with. I have had a lot of trauma. PTSD does flare up for me. I struggle with PMDD. I have always had mental health problems problems since I was younger, so they do flare up, but the way I can control them now, the way I can get myself back up and out of it in a much quicker time frame than I ever could before is so different. I feel like since I've learned how to be happy, how to love myself, how to bring myself out of these bad situations, how to deal with these stresses and these things, the universe just keeps delivering and keeps gifting me with unbelievable opportunities, amazing situations, and bringing me my dad, who's so much nicer than I could ever have wished for. You can just tell he's a girl dad, like he's got the experience already, so that's great. And then bringing me 6 sisters. Thank you. I am unbelievably happy. I can't even explain how happy I am, and I never expected this to be the thing that I was going to be so ecstatic about. I think I kept my expectations low, so I didn't even think into it. I was just like, Italy, that was all I could think about. And now I have Italy to look forward to. I'm so excited about it. I've got to do all these weddings all over Italy. I've got all these people that I'm going to meet on my travels, which I'm so excited about. And then I get to meet me sisters and my dad and my family, and I've just got so much to look forward to, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to take you all along the journey with me. There's a lot coming up. There's definitely reasons to subscribe, I would say.